Ahoy, hoy, everyone! That sounds...
Hi!
That doesn't... Should I go with the hoy, hoy? I sound stupid when I say that.
Hey, hey, hey.
Oh.
Hey, hey, hey.
Ahoy, hoy, everyone! Welcome to the Carpool Crowd Podcast.
That guy went over a curb. That guy just drove right over this curb.
I'm Evan in the back seat.
I'm Bronson and I'm driving again.
I'm Steven in a shotgun.
He's gonna shoot people.
Yes, with my blam blam shooty stick.
Yeah, your blam blam shitty stick.
We're in Bronson's Jeep yet again. And today, we are going to talk about the movie we just watched, Call of the Wild.
Wild of the Call.
Bronson and I have read the book, while Evan has not.
years ago.
So we've got a different... I read it years ago too, but you read the book.
I only remember like key moments from the book.
I remember a lot of moments. Like for some reason, I can remember this one random scene that I made in my mind about them pulling up to a door on a rainy day, and it was like the middle of the night. It's a really weird scene.
Who is they exactly?
Buck and his team. The team Buck was in.
Yeah.
I'm on the other
his
side.
pack?
No, the team. Not his pack, the team. Like he was on a sled team.
Yeah,
and
at
they
that
pulled
point.
up to a door.
I need to see what the closest.
And technically that's not a pack, that's a team.
So,
Yeah.
but so this was while they were pulling the sleds.
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't think that ever happened in the movie. Like I think they skipped a sled team or two.
Technically, they're also a pack
Yeah.
because they can be a pack and a team at the same time.
I'm pulling up In and Out.
We are going to go to
yeah.
In and Out.
In out? We're going to in and out.
In out.
In
out.
You
out.
can't say in and out because it's not called
It's
in and out. It's in and out. In and
We're
out.
going to in out. Okay.
We're going to Nout.
We're going to now. In now.
Nout.
We're going to an out.
And we are going to get fries and shakes.
Bees sugar.
Because this is something me and Bronson have done. We're gonna talk about Call of the Wild in a second.
You
Hold
just
on.
missed you just ran a stop sign.
Yeah,
We are
continue.
going to dip fries in the milkshakes.
If you think it's weird, try it.
Hey, look, it's a Markiplier sweater.
Oh, open
my
the window!
God.
Open the window!
Markiplier!
Open the window!
Markiplier! Markiplier!
You guys say Marky Moo. Marky Moo.
Marky
Moo!
Marky Moo!
Marky Moo!
I think we scared her. I think we scared her.
It wasn't a PewDiePie fan. Do you guys know the thing that you're supposed to say to PewDiePie? Steven,
What?
you're not going to know this.
Brofist?
Do you know what it is, Bronson?
I'm trying to think. No.
Do you want me to remind you what it is?
Yeah.
It's math related to science.
What?
No, seriously, that's what he said. Just so you know that if you're a fan, that's what you have to go up and say to him. It's math related to science. And if I ever see him, that's the first. I'm probably gonna be like, forget it.
Is science related to math?
It's math related to science.
You have to say the opposite.
when people were first doing it, I think he was really confused.
Math related to science. What?
It's math related to science.
So I call Markiplier Marky Moo or something like that. There's another one.
This was a terrible idea, Bronson. We shouldn't have moved forward yet.
Yeah. Nuxtaku,
We're blocking
I call
this
him Lord
intersection here.
Nuxanor. Then there's Lord Prigo. Then there's Animakistan.
Okay, Call of the Wild. All right.
Pretty decent.
Back to the movie. This was actually
truck
supposed to be
Jeep.
about.
A Jeep.
Okay, let's
What
go
do you think of
back
it,
to Call-
Steven?
I thought it was pretty good.
So did I.
I actually I've got a few complaints, which
Like the dog. The way the dog moved and looked really bugged me.
Bronson, this is my turn to speak. Will you shut
No,
up?
I'm saying it bugged me. It
You were
probably
thinking
bugged
the
you
same
too.
thing,
You were
Steven.
thinking the exact same thing.
You have a point. Yes, I didn't like the way the dog moved.
I didn't like it either.
But
really
They
weird.
They made him too humanoid.
Yeah.
Not humanoid. Too human-like. They made him.
he had such a high intelligence. It was
Like,
He might as well
that
have
they
just
made
been
him
a
move
human.
around like
I mean,
like a bit more human.
even if he had a human-like intelligence and could think like a human, which they seem to portray him in the movie like that.
No, he
He's still
was superhuman, dude.
Yeah, but like he still would have physical limitations that dogs have. Like they can't move certain ways because their bodies won't allow them to do that, no matter how high of an intelligence they have. So like, they could be like smarter than the smartest person on the planet, and they would
The
still.
one thing I hardly understood is what did the wolf stand for? What's the point
The
of the
giant wolf.
Yeah.
That was the actual. That was basically I can't speak.
Personification of his
That was the personification of the call of the wild.
Is that the right word? Personification?
It's where you take something and give it a. It's like the animalification, if you want to mess with the word, of the actual call of the wild. It's Buck's call to the wild turned into something.
The manifestation.
There
Manifestation.
it is.
That's it.
There we go.
Personification is when
Specifically human-like.
Yeah.
It got the point across.
Yeah, I guess.
I just wanted the right word so that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that happening in the book, but it's been a while, so I could be forgetting about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I think it's hilarious how they made the wolves look so much better than the dogs.
Yeah, that was kind
Yeah,
of funny.
somehow.
Like it bugged me. Like,
Especially
that-
him. You'd think the main character
Especially
would look
him.
the best.
but like, it seems like they used all their budget on like making everything else look better than the main character, and
Like
then they just use the
everything
leftovers to
else.
make the main character CGI.
Yeah.
CG'd. Why do I keep saying CGI? It doesn't make
CG,
any sense.
It's computer generated. It's not a computer generated image.
I mean, it is a computer generated image.
It's
but
not
that's
a computer generated image.
Ooh, we got here fast.
No, it's not computer generated imaged.
It's not a computer generated imaged. It's a computer generated scene. Character.
CGS?
I mean, it's still an image. It's just a
CGC.
moving image.
It's a CGC, computer generated character.
I mean, it's still
My
called
dad-
CGI.
Doesn't like In-N-Out Burger.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know.
Well, that's your dad. You're not your dad, so you could like it.
No, I'm telling you, that's the reason why I haven't been to In-N-Out, because he doesn't
Oof.
like it.
I like it. I just think their fries are too small. That's the only problem I have with
The
it.
fries are a little too small. They're slightly crunchier than my taste.
Well,
Just
that's
a little
because
bit.
they're small. They're cut like extremely tiny.
I can eat just about any type of fry.
So
like
can
them
I.
Okay,
crunchy.
we're gonna be back in a little bit. Hope the flow isn't ruined
Yeah,
too much.
we're gonna fries.
I'll be back. Hold on.
God. Never stop petting those doggos.
Hey, we're back.
Hi.
Hi.
All right. So,
Arr.
turn on the light. I can't really see you.
Yeah,
much.
turn on the light.
Evan thinks that In-N-Out has the best fries.
I didn't say that. I said Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Yeah, he did say Wendy's.
Of the fries that I've had, Wendy's is my favorite.
They do have some pretty
Okay,
good
guys. I have never been to In-N-Out, so we're
'Kay.
trying this out.
We're all gonna do this at the same. I guess Bronson already started.
fries. Yeah, I've already started.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna
No
dip
reaction doesn't matter.
fries in the shake, waiting for
Well,
Steven.
first I want to try one fry, just on its own.
Okay. Then try the shake on its own.
That'd be smart.
And then we're gonna put them together.
We got some pretty good fries.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just they're small.
Okay. Now try the shake.
KKKK.
Oh, yeah.
Shake first before you dip, okay?
You can actually
Okay.
drink them. That's what I like about
Yeah, I know, right?
Because I say they're not
I
shakes
can't remember
unless
that-
you can drink them.
I can't remember that one place that it's just impossible to drink theirs.
Arctic Circle.
I think it was
Iceberg.
no, I think it was McDonald's or
For
something
a
like
shake, it's pretty good.
I like
Okay.
how you can actually
that. Okay,
drink them
Steven, ready. Dip
and eat.
and go. Oh, that's so good.
I don't think I had enough fry.
Yeah, shame on you.
Oh, that's so good.
That sounded like sarcastic.
No, that's really good. I forgot how good this was.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Flavor?
It's a flavor.
Is it good or bad?
I don't care for it.
Lame.
How's the texture?
Really strange.
What did you get?
I got fry coated in
No,
strawberry.
What shake did you get?
Strawberry.
Just straight strawberry?
Yeah.
Not a swirl? I'm going to try dipping mine into chocolate, because I got vanilla and chocolate.
I got vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry.
Oh.
And everything shake.
I think the vanilla is better than the chocolate.
I agree.
Okay. We're probably going back on side now.
Yeah.
Sorry for the double cut, people.
All right.
Because we're lame.
Farewell for now. We'll be back.
We'll be back in like, what, 2 seconds? Because this is a cut. We can literally just do whatever the heck we...
And we're back.
Hi!
Yet again. We are back in the Call of the Wild.
Doggo! Doggo!
Doggo! Doggo! Where?
Mindset.
In the back of the truck.
Okay, I guess we're seeing the dog.
Must hug. I would die for it.
Oh, there is a dog!
Doggo! Doggo!
Ah!
Well, Bronson, you should eyes on the road, dude.
Wait
No.
on the road, please.
I will look back at you so we crash.
Aw.
No, please pay attention to the road, please. I don't want to die.
I don't want you to die.
Wee, 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 wee.
Could you
Idiot.
not? Okay. So, I don't remember exactly what we were talking about last. I guess I'm
We
going
were
to talk
talking about his reaction to...
No, the Call of the Wild before then we were talking about the things I didn't like about it, and Bronson
Yeah.
interrupted with the
With the exact same thing that you were thinking.
yeah. Yeah, if I were to give just a basic rundown of what I didn't like, it would be the dog,
Animation.
the dog's animation.
The animation was the weakest part of the whole
Yeah.
movie.
Easily.
But I think it was an
Um,
independent film, so I'll give it a pass on that.
I wouldn't know. I have no idea who made it. I wasn't paying attention.
Another thing I didn't like about it, there was something else, and I just can't remember right now.
The story was, Should
liked
we go?
the
We could
story.
go over the 4 points. Let's go over the 4 points.
Yeah.
There was story, animation, acting. I think there was character.
I would say plot.
Plot.
Story and plot are the same thing.
Yeah. There's
Oh.
plot,
And then I think there was-
animation, audio,
Audio.
and acting, I think. Directing. Acting/directing.
And character. I think character development is what it is.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
that seems like it goes in with story, but I don't remember.
We should probably put that in the story.
Yeah.
I might.
We can put that in the story.
I could have sworn there.
Streamlines things.
I could have sworn there were 5, but every time we record a podcast, I always forget one
Well,
of them.
we could look up a Saber Spark video. He has
that's
5
the
points.
thing is he does editing.
Yeah,
that's
he
his
does
that's
editing.
his 5th point.
Why
we
does
don't
that guy have his
we don't do
fog lights
editing.
on?
Editing audio goes in with that.
Which guy?
The guy that won.
Okay, let's start with animation. So,
Animation.
We already
Usually
talked
the
about
weakest part.
animation.
It was still on the higher end for movies.
I'd give it out
Yeah.
of 10. I'd give it like a 6.
It's above
Yes.
Arctic Dogs easily.
Easy.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
above
think it-
Arctic Dogs.
I don't remember what
There's
I
a
gave
lot
Arctic
of
Dogs
movies.
in animation. I think you gave it like a 2 or
It's
a 1.
it's a little above Sonic.
I would say it's
Yeah.
above average.
It's above Sonic. Sonic doesn't have that great of animation.
I would say it's
But it's
above
probably
average.
because they had to rehash the whole thing.
Yeah, so they kind of had a strict deadline.
Yeah. And so the animation out of 10
Was
still
above half.
7.5.
Animation out of 10.
7.5.
I'd give it a 6.
I would say it's definitely above half. I'd probably go 6.5, maybe.
Okay, we're about the same. 6, 7. Let's go 7.
Let's say
That's
yeah,
about in
7.
between.
Let's
7.
average
Let's go
it at
7.
about 7.
7. Yeah, let's go 7.
'Cause that seems about right.
And
It
then
was
there
definitely above
was
Yeah, it was definitely above half. Above average. Above average.
Yeah.
acting.
It's better than
Acting.
Illumination.
The
I
acting
thought
was
the
on the
acting
higher
was pretty
end.
good.
The acting was pretty good.
Yeah, the acting
I'd
was
give it
pretty
a
good.
good 9
I
out
mean,
of 10.
there wasn't really a lot of acting.
The
because there
female
wasn't a lot
character
of
was
actors.
kind of stupid.
Yeah.
The female
She was
character?
not that great of a character.
Yeah.
There were
she,
2 of
She
them.
was kind of the one
The
that
first,
was
the Asian,
helping with the
one
sled.
with the black hair.
Yeah,
The one that ended up underneath the water.
Yeah.
yeah. She kind of sucked.
Yeah, she was kind of
She
dumb.
was a little weaker of a character, I will agree.
She was one of the weaker characters.
But like, there really isn't a lot to go on with acting since there weren't really a lot of actors.
The weakest character, there was the red jacket guy who actually had a pretty strong character.
Yeah.
There was his partner, I'd say.
partner?
who wasn't actually that bad of a
The other
character.
guy?
The guy who wanted to
The-
shoot the dog.
And then the guy, they're
The
like
guy that was
enforcer.
gonna kill the dog.
No,
or
there was
like
the
beat
guy
it with a stick.
The guy with the stick.
Yeah, the
Um,
enforcer.
The enforcer.
There's the one
And he
who wanted
wasn't
to beat
too
him with the
bad.
stick,
The
and then,
crony.
and then there was the one that he wanted to beat him with the stick.
That was
Yeah.
the red.
That was
red
a weird
jacket
way
guy.
to put it,
Yeah.
but I think you understand
That was
what I mean.
red jacket guy who
There
was
was
quite
the
The one who was going to,
Mastermind.
and then there was the one who wanted the guy to.
It was the mastermind, the girl, and the grunt.
Yeah, pretty much.
I swear they changed the girl's actor. Because in the
Yeah.
first one, she seems like this spoiled rich girl, and I swear she had a different actor. And then in the
They
second
probably,
part,
oh yeah, she really did change. She didn't
Yeah.
seem like the same character.
And then when they got to the point where Buck gets released, it's Amy Pond.
Yeah.
It's friggin' Amy Pond, and I'm like, that wasn't the same character. I literally thought that in the movie while watching the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed she looked familiar, even though earlier I hadn't. But I don't know if that was. I don't know what reason that would have been. And she probably changed, but I have no
She
idea.
changed.
I doubt it. But
I bet there was a
probably.
problem with that actor that they couldn't fix
Yeah.
in time.
Like she could have gotten sick, or
They could have delayed it.
or
Delaying.
she
They
quit
had a
on it.
strict deadline, from what I heard.
Yeah. They had a strict deadline. I think there was something wrong, like she probably quit, or I saw it.
A delayed
You
product
missed it
is
last
always
time.
better.
What?
A delayed product is always better,
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. I will agree with you there.
but a bad one is always bad. I don't remember the exact.
Well, of course a bad one's always bad. If it's good, then it's probably not bad.
No, it's a delayed product is always better than a rushed product.
Well,
You want
because
to turn
they have.
here.
I know.
There's a
how
whole
to
turn lane, dude.
Well, yeah.
Don't
Okay.
turn from the center of the lane. Turn from the designated
Well, actually,
turn
that
lane.
was on the other
or
side
the
of the lane.
breakdown. No, it wasn't. It was
I
just
don't-
turned
That was not
way.
the center, though.
The center was the turn lane.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't the center of it.
Oh my gosh.
That wasn't the center. That was the other side.
Okay. I'm that white car right there
All right.
in front. Third car in.
Let's go
Yeah, I
with
see it.
audio. There wasn't anything. Oh, we
I
didn't
thought it
give.
was
Oh, we
pretty
didn't
good.
rate it. Nope. Out of 10. Acting. Out of 10.
Acting out of 10. I'd give it a
8.
9.
8.
8.
There were some good
8.5.
characters,
I'll
But-
give it an
8.5.
I'll drop
Average.
mine
Yeah.
to an 8.5.
but there really isn't a lot to go off of,
Okay,
since there
8
were
and a
only
half-
like
eight-
5
eight
actual
average.
characters
8
besides
average,
the side
then.
characters.
Wait,
Because most of
No,
them were
no.
CGI dogs. The main characters were CGI dogs.
I'm putting mine back at 9 because I thought you were up in yours to 8.5.
That makes it 8.5 average.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Now on to audio.
Audio.
There was nothing special.
Yeah.
It
I
was
mean,
audio.
They had dog sound.
It was-
It was audio.
It really
it
wasn't
sufficed.
Yeah.
Nothing amazing. I mean, it wasn't bad. It would just.
I mean, it fit
worked.
the movie.
Yeah. There was
I'd put it
nothing.
at a
like-
7.
It did its job.
8.
I'd probably go 8 too.
I'm either way below you guys or way above you guys. Like last time.
No,
Yeah.
not
the
like
last
1
rating,
point isn't way.
Well, I'm either below you or above you. I'm never with the pack. Like last time I put it at
With
9.
the
you
pack,
guys
are
put
we
it at
wolves now?
8. Shut up. And this time I was at 7 and you
What'd
guys
you
were
say?
at 8.
Well,
I put
that's an
So
eight.
7.5 average.
Yeah.
7.5 average.
Okay, now we're gonna go for the big old story there. I'm not the biggest fan of this story.
It's okay.
I really like
I have
it.
no idea how old this book is, so it's
pretty
probably
old.
It's probably when it first came out, it was probably a new story. It
Yeah,
was probably something unique.
Pretty sure Jack London was dead when I was reading it, and I was like 10 when I
I
started
wouldn't
reading
know.
it.
That's the thing, because I've never read it.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. I didn't research it before watching this movie, and I probably will for future movies, but I doubt it.
I'm never going to research videos. I'm just going to say it now. I'm never going to research any of the things that we review on here.
Neither
'Cause
am I.
I don't like spoilers.
No, in the sense that like context, I guess.
Yeah.
Mostly after the fact.
I prefer just to watch it straight on and see if I can get it. Like Venom, apparently that's more of a context movie, and I really liked it. I have never
didn't
read a
like-
single.
A lot of
Venom
the
was-
Avengers movies, you need context for them.
Yeah.
I never watched Black Panther.
You never.
Never.
It's
it wasn't
okay.
really that
Nor
great.
did I watch.
It's really
Marvel,
overrated.
Captain Marvel.
Don't watch Captain Marvel.
Don't. It's dumb.
The only good part about that movie, and I mean the only good part about that movie, is when the ship exploded.
Yeah.
That was the coolest part
Yeah.
of that movie, but the rest is not that good.
It wasn't great.
Black Panther is overrated because it has black people.
I thought it was an okay movie, but like
Simply because
not.
it has black people in it does not make it a good movie.
Exactly. Now, if those black actors
Sure.
are good actors, then yes, that makes it a
and
good movie.
They weren't bad actors. It was just
Yeah,
a
they were good
mediocre movie.
actors.
It was just a mediocre movie.
I got really bored in the beginning. I got to the point where I think it was Kilgore or something.
But
Not the main villain, but like
In Black Panther?
right at the beginning, there's like an
what are
original
you?
antagonist.
No, back
and then
up. What are you talking about?
So right at the beginning, Black Panther or whatever his name is, T'Challa, I think his name is,
Yeah.
has a fight with someone in an arena for leadership.
Yeah,
and he wins.
The waterfall place.
Yeah, the waterfall.
The guy that looks like he's in the
And then
primitive side
From what I
of
heard,
the group. The one with the war paint
Okay.
and
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
primitive looking clothing.
Okay.
from what I heard, he ends up joining in the battle against the main bad guy, who is like Kilgore or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
and,
happens.
I got that far. I got to the waterfall scene.
You got to
I
the
finished that fight and then got bored really quick.
Of course, at the end of the
Yeah.
movie, there wasn't a
It was not
divide
that
among their
exciting.
people. That movie was not that good.
I mean,
It was mediocre.
It was enjoyable.
Yeah.
The one
but
time that I watched
like one
it.
or two, the first
But-
or second time.
It did not deserve all the crazy love it got.
Yeah.
Like-
it's only because black people. That's the only reason.
Yeah. I will admit, I did like some of the costumes.
Okay, but
Out of all,
sure, you can feel free to celebrate the fact. Yes, there are people getting celebration. So that's great that they are getting in movies.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make the movie a good movie.
Yeah.
Mm.
Besides,
I
there
hold
have
it
been
to the
plenty
same
of black
standards,
people as
It's like
main
No matter
characters
who is
other
in
movies.
it.
it's like the fact that Obama's a black president. He's the best.
That's
president.
why people say that.
It's so
It's because he's black. The only thing that he did for this country was make things more expensive.
He didn't actually care about this country. He just wanted a position
Yeah.
of power.
Exactly.
And
Just because he's black does not mean that it's good.
Apparently, he didn't even want Obamacare, so I've heard. Oh, my phone vibrated. That's new.
Ooh.
Nothing's going on my phone.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the Call of the Wild.
Let's see.
For the story, it was.
Story.
I'd give it another nine.
It was
I'd
a
probably go
generic.
right again.
It was a pretty generic story. I don't think I'd watch it again.
I'd watch it again, easy. I thought it
But
was
that's
a 9.
I'd
rewatchability.
probably
We'll
go
get
see
back
it
to that
again.
in a minute.
I thought it was a 9 story-wise. I like the story. It might just be a nostalgia.
The
but
story-
I,
I thought it was an 8, honestly.
I think
But
it was more like a. The story is a 6 for me.
So 8
I didn't-
average or 7.5. No,
I
I think it'd be
didn't-
more like 8.
I did not care for the story that much. It seemed too similar to other movies
White Fang.
or other stories. I've never seen White Fang. It's
It's
the
a
whole
good
thing.
movie.
It's
I like it.
the dog, and then one of the earlier characters is abuses the dog. I mean, and then
Oh, that's
someone
horrible.
saves the dog, and then the guy who was abusing the dog comes back later in the movie and he dies.
Yeah.
It's pretty similar plot, but that's an oversimplification of the whole plot.
You skipped spit. Isn't that stupid? Isn't that amazing?
Oh yeah, that
See.
thing.
Yeah.
Why?
Didn't you just let him walk away?
Yeah, exactly.
That bugged me. Like, it looked like he wanted to go and, like, get him to stay. But then he didn't.
It's all
He's
you're
just
gonna
like,
have to do it.
Another thing is,
He's like, he's a dick to me. I'm
what
just
happened to
gonna
the
let him go.
other guys that left the dogs there?
Exactly.
Because they had to go. I understand they had to go back, but it could have made it better if they came back. But
Yeah.
they probably couldn't change it much. But that's the thing, is that they did change the movie, because the dogs. So you have said. Were supposed to die in the book, but they didn't die in the movie.
They didn't die in the movie. He said that they ran away.
Yeah,
The dogs should
that
have
bugged me
returned.
too. Why didn't they return? If they changed that,
They should have returned.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, the dog should have returned.
And I'm like, he said that they didn't die, so they should have returned.
They should have died. They should have died.
They should have either died or returned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I still think they should have died.
Yeah,
but
I would have preferred that, because that goes
Death
along
would have
with the
made more
book.
sense.
that goes along with the book, and it fits what they already had.
Like, if they were going to get rid of characters, they should have had them die. That's, like,
Yeah.
the best way to get rid of a character in a movie or a
not
book.
get them to run away.
Yeah. Spit disappears and never returns. That bugged me.
Yeah.
That really bugged me.
All the dogs running away
And the fact that the
never coming
wolf,
back.
what is it?
The giant wolf.
I'm just gonna call that wolf the Call of the Wild because I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to be.
I'm pretty sure that's what it represents.
It represents.
But
he showed up several times at first, and then he went away, and then
out of nowhere he just comes back.
I was like, oh, I'm back. Why did he go away in the first place?
Because Buck turned him down. It was right at that scene where
so he was supposed to run away.
The wolf was calling him to the wild, and Buck turned back.
Yeah.
To go join his team, pack, whatever. And then he gets beat up, and then he gets abandoned, then he gets beat up, then he gets saved and lives a good life with Harrison
Also,
Ford.
the bear was really weird.
The bear was
The bear was
the
really
bear
weird.
bugged me a lot.
The bear could have easily mauled him.
Oh,
Yeah,
very,
easily.
very easily.
The
And
pack? I don't think the bear
going
would have
against
lasted.
up the pack, it wouldn't have lasted. But it was just Buck walking up to
And
it.
bears don't back
Bears do not
away.
back down, even if it's like a
Bears
whole
don't
pack.
back down.
They will eventually if they know they're gonna lose. But like, they will start fighting.
One
a
thing
pack
that
of
you
wolves.
okay, I'm gonna give you some
female
advice.
Black bear will fight a male grizzly bear.
I'm gonna let's give the audience some advice on if you end up encountering a bear, don't run away.
Make yourself
You have
big.
to make yourself big and make loud noises.
Like really loud. You
A
gotta
grizzly bear?
shout.
Of all things,
Yeah.
a grizzly bear will probably be the hardest one to actually make back
Yeah.
down. But a black bear and any other
Yeah,
any other
don't
type of bear-
cower. Do not be. You have to be brave. You have to be.
If it's a grizzly bear,
Raise your arms and spread your legs
If
and
it's a
just
grizzly-
shout.
Yeah.
if it's a grizzly bear, if you have a bike, or
'Cause if
something
you
really
run it-
fast, yeah, turn and run.
Oh,
But-
well, yeah.
I mean, if it's
But
if
you
it's like
can't
a-
outrun the bear. The bear will outrun
The bear
you.
will outrun you because
Even on a bike?
they can run like 30 miles an hour, dude.
It will outrun you,
Yeah,
but it can't
they run
outbike you.
fast. Yeah.
It will outrun you.
It will outrun you. It
If you are
can't-
both running, it will outrun you. It will.
Yes. It will.
Yeah.
On a bike, you
You'll be
can get
fine.
away from it.
You'll be
Depending
fine.
on if it's like downhill or uphill or
Yeah.
just straight.
If it's
If it's
downhill-
uphill, then you're going to lose.
You might as
You're
well just go
going to-
downhill away from the bear.
Yeah.
If the bear's downhill from you, you might as well go straight towards it and then just kind of go around it and just keep
Yeah.
Or even
racing
just
down
go
the hill.
right towards it and just go into the bear.
Just make
Yeah. Just like
justice crash. Ah!
Anyway, the story. We already rated
yeah,
the
we
story.
already rated it.
Moving on to
I think we did
overall
it.
rating.
Overall rating.
I'm going to give it out of 20. 16, 15,
Oh, well, that's a lot higher than I expected from you.
15.
I'd probably.
I mean, it wasn't
go-
a bad movie. I just didn't care for it.
I'd-
15 out of 20. That's about 75%. It's not great. It's about a C.
Yeah. Let's see.
60 out of 64. I liked it. Probably
Out of-
nostalgia, but I liked it. I really liked it.
Out of 13, I'd probably give it like maybe a 9.5.
Out of 13.
Poorly CG dogs.
Oh yeah, taking that into account.
I'd say that was
it's
the
probably
biggest
a little
detractor.
lower.
Yeah.
That's the biggest detractor. But I'd
What
still
was
give it
14 and
the
a half
CG.
out of 20.
Yeah.
That's the biggest detractor. Otherwise, I would have
Detractor.
Detractor.
A tractor is like you're pulled towards it.
I was trying to say detractor. You get the point. That was
I
the
think you
biggest
said
detractor.
I think you said detractor
I
first.
said detractor. I think
And then he said a tractor.
Yeah.
that was the biggest detractor.
Yeah, you know, the CGI was the one that
Rewatchability
made
now.
me want to go see it.
Rewatchability
Exactly.
for me, I don't think I'd rewatch it.
I'd probably
Once-
rewatch it once.
Maybe once.
I love this.
No
film.
more than that.
I love this film just like I loved Infinity War. I would not rewatch
Oh, Infinity
it.
War is so good.
Mhm.
I could not.
I've
rewatch
seen that movie so many
Infinity War.
times.
I probably would not. I would rewatch 1917.
I
could-
would rewatch 1917
I
a lot.
could-
I love 1917.
I've done it like 3
I-
times already.
Top 5 movies. It's so good.
I would
It's
not-
so good, dude.
I wouldn't.
That
rewatch.
grass was fake.
Oh my god.
I know. I saw the behind the scenes.
Oh my gosh.
You
I
saw
want
the
to
behind
see
the
it.
scenes?
Yeah, they have videos on YouTube about it.
Holy crap! I gotta go watch
The
that.
grass is fake.
The grass in that final scene where he's running across the field, that grass is all fake.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That
That's
grass
so
was
real.
no. I know, right? I thought,
it was real.
And then they say, "Wait, that grass isn't fake. That grass is fake." And I'm
Yeah, and then like there's like
Wait,
the
that
little
grass isn't
setup
real.
explosive so you can see on the
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
that
they
makes
put
a
the
little
grass
bit more
over
sense.
it.
That
But,
makes a
like,
little
it
bit more
looks so
sense.
realistic though.
I know,
They did
it's
a
so
really
good.
good job.
1917 is
real.
is top 5 movies. It's so good.
It's gonna be really hard for a movie now
For-
to beat that.
a movie period to top
Yeah.
1917.
Such a good one.
Chances are no movie could beat 1917. It's one of my favorite movies.
I mean,
If
there
not
might be eventually,
if not my favorite movie ever.
I think it
It's-
is my favorite movie ever.
I think I would
Call
say
the
that it's my
Wild.
favorite.
Call
Call
of
the
the
Wild
I'd
isn't
say
up
is
there.
top 10.
Call
For
the
me.
Wild is top.
I liked it a lot.
I didn't care for
I
it.
liked it a lot.
I'd probably put it up in the top 30 for me.
Top
'Cause-
top 50 max.
Yeah.
Right now, for me, 1917 is top.
Probably leaning 100.
So
Midway is top 3.
Midway isn't nearly as high as
Infinity War
1917.
is
I
probably
loved
top
Midway.
5.
Oh,
Don't
I
get me
really
wrong, that
liked
was
it.
such a good movie.
But
But
1917 is more
1917 blew it out of the water.
The one thing I am seeing is there are people who say, why did Midway fail? I don't know if Midway failed. I have no idea. It probably did, but I
I
have
can
no
look it
idea.
up.
And the reason they were saying it is because it just was kind of boring. But that's the thing. Is
That was not boring.
You don't
That's
one
so much action
one,
in it.
yeah, exactly. For one, it has a lot of action. Two, you don't hold it up to this. You don't hold a war movie up to the same standards as other movies.
Yeah.
Because it's
You'll
not.
hold it up to the standards of a war movie, not a regular movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
war movies have different standards than other movies.
Because they're supposed to be realistic, not
Yeah.
fake story.
They-
if you want a war
Sure,
movie,
you can add in creativity and you can put in a few things here
Yeah,
and
it
there.
made 24.8 million.
Out of, based on what did they spend?
So it was a budget 100 million, box office
Oh.
124.8
so
million.
they made 24.8.
Okay, they
They
had some
it
profit.
Made it.
It-
It's okay. It didn't fail.
It made profit.
It didn't
Okay,
fail.
so
It made profit. It
so they
didn't
were-
do- it
one,
didn't
they
do
were
very well,
wrong.
but
It didn't
made
do
profit.
well, but
so,
it did.
So they were wrong.
But it didn't fail.
That it failed. That nobody has
I'd
ever.
consider failing as losing money.
Yeah, that's a failure. Or if it makes the same amount.
Yeah.
If it makes
Wonder how much
almost the same exact
1917
amount.
made.
I'm gonna go start my car.
1917 made
cold.
easily twice
Yeah.
as much. There's no way it didn't.
No, I think they were trying to actually rate 1917 by regular story standards.
No, it was
1917.
Midway is what I'm talking about.
Oh.
1917 they absolutely
I thought-
didn't.
Oh,
what
they-
in the?
The budget was 90 to 100 million dollars, and the box office they made 323.8 million.
Dude, they
holy crap, they
it's
made
so
bank.
good.
Wow.
Insane.
I mean,
1917.
I don't blame.
I am not surprised at
I'm
all.
not.
I'm not surprised at all, but dude,
I'm a little surprised
Ste-
at how much.
Steven,
they
where are you?
At
Steven?
first,
He's in his own car.
I know he's
What?
just turning it on.
Why?
I had to start my car so that it's not cold when I get into it.
Okay.
At first, I didn't. Your door's still open.
It is.
No, in my car.
Yeah, you have to. There you go.
Yeah, it's
I
a
have to
Jeep.
slam the doors.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I
we
like
got out of
slamming the
car this
doors.
time.
I like slamming
yeah.
the
At
doors.
first, it didn't do all that great. There weren't a lot of people seeing
Yeah, it's
1917.
rated R. What do you expect?
No, it's because
It's not even that
it just
bad.
Kind of came out of nowhere.
It's the low end rated R.
Oh.
There
Yeah.
are there are high
It
end
was-
rated R and low end rated R. This
The
is
bad
one of
things
the lower
were
end
the
rated R movies.
swearing and the
Over-the-top
and the
violence.
dead bodies.
Oh yeah,
the
there was a
violence.
lot of dead bodies.
Yeah, there really wasn't
The-
that much
typically-
violence in there, dude.
typically-
The
What you
dead
think
bodies
of-
mostly in the river part. That's
Yeah.
that's easily the
That was
worst.
nasty.
That was so gross.
I
But
actually
it fit.
almost
That's
threw up.
probably what it was
That's
like.
the point.
Yeah,
That's the whole point. They can't get rid of that. I'm glad they kept it in. There are people
Yeah. It's
who are
realistic.
saying we don't want to talk about the world wars because they were sad. It's like no, talk about
Talk
them
about 'em.
because
they make some
were
of the
sad.
best stories.
No, talk about them because they were sad.
Yeah, people need to know.
It's important because if we don't understand history, we are doomed to repeat it. I don't remember
Yeah.
who said that or who is credited with saying that.
Yeah,
Because Einstein is
We
credited
learn
with
from
saying a
trial
lot of
and
things.
error.
Albert Einstein is credited with so many things he never said, and
Yeah.
it really bugs me. It's like, no, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. Teach a fish to climb a tree. That's not true.
speaking of things that are
He
wrong.
never said that, to my knowledge. I'm pretty sure he never said that.
Speaking of wrong quotes, my mom was watching a TV show.
Oh, and
I
Star
walked
Wars.
in.
I can't remember what it was though.
Luke, I am your father.
Yeah.
Where they think that that's what I was saying. My mom was watching a show, and I walked in, and the first thing I heard was, Luke, I am your father. And I'm like, bruh, it's no, I am your father. How does everyone get this wrong?
It's I think it's Mandela effect is what it's called.
Yeah, it's the Mandela effect. I know
Excuse
that.
me.
But still,
Luke, I am your mother.
it doesn't.
Luke, I am your mother's
Mother.
cousins, roommates, friends, dogs,
You're
old
referencing
owners.
something I'm not getting.
That's
at all.
Robert Chicken. Robot Chicken. I haven't seen
Oh,
Robert
Robot Chicken.
I
Oh my
haven't
gosh.
seen-
Robert Chicken.
Robot Chicken is the weirdest thing.
I
ever.
haven't
Oh, yeah.
seen Robot Chicken, but that's just a joke I've heard.
Robot Chicken is so weird, dude. I've seen some Robot Chicken.
So
I've seen a frozen Robot Chicken, and it was... I think it was frozen. I think that's what it was, and it was really weird. No, no, it wasn't frozen. It was the story Frozen was inspired by.
Yeah, the Snow Queen.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It was that story, I think. No,
I remember the
No,
Snow
was it
Queen
that
on
story?
Netflix.
I can't remember
They
what
had-
story it was,
They had
but
a
it had some
rendition
sort of
the
Snow Queen or something like
They
that.
had the rendition of the Snow Queen on Netflix.
Oh boy. Oh, is it a Netflix original?
No, it was poorly animated. The story, they butchered it. It was just
Okay,
overall
butchered
bad.
the story with Frozen.
Yeah.
Oh!
But it
When we
had
see
good
the
animation.
SpongeBob movie,
That's the thing.
I don't know if you
Frozen
guys
had good
know this,
Yeah, it had pretty
but
good animation.
Steven
It had a
has
good
never seen
story.
any SpongeBob.
I don't
Yeah,
ever
Stefan. Well, we're
Steve-
going to see it together.
Stefan
remember?
has
Okay.
never
so
seen
you do
any
intend
SpongeBob.
to see it.
No, that's more like I intend to watch movies with my friends. That happens to be
But
SpongeBob. That happens
here,
to be
here.
SpongeBob.
Yeah,
need,
you still
but
intend to see
You
it,
need
though.
context.
If you guys want to make me watch context, then make me watch context. I'm
We're
not
gonna watch it
on my
together.
own.
We're gonna
Yeah, we're
watch
gonna
all
watch
3
together.
seasons together.
Then
Okay.
you have to make me watch it. I'm not
We
gonna
have
turn
the.
it on myself.
I'm pretty sure we have the first 3 seasons. We are going to watch the first 3 seasons and the first movie together. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The first movie is so good.
You'll have to turn it
Yeah.
on in front of me. I'm not gonna turn it on
That's
myself.
what we're saying.
That's what we're. Yeah. We're going to see it with you.
Okay.
We're not going to make you turn it on your own.
Okay.
Okay. And then, I don't have much else to talk about, really.
Furries.
Furries.
Furries. What was the? We were
Furries
talking
would
about
get a
something
kick out of that movie.
when we were back at Arctic Circle. What were we talking?
Arctic Circle,
Arctic
in and
Circle.
out.
We
In and
never
out.
went to Arctic Circle.
In and out. We were in and
Arctic
out.
Circle. Sorry.
What were we talking about?
Fries and-
No, we were talking about several different things. We jumped from topic to topic.
Favorite character?
Favorite character in
Favorite
the movie,
character?
I guess.
Yeah, we probably should tell them our favorite characters.
Favorite character?
I'd say
we
probably
could do
the
that
black
for
guy.
future movies. That's another
The
one.
black guy.
Black guy's my favorite. Yeah. Easily.
Yeah.
The black guy was really good. I prefer.
I can't remember their names, so
over
I'm
his
just going to
bad
refer to them by their
animation,
defining
I
trait,
like
in my
Buck.
opinion. The black guy.
Yeah.
Least favorite character, I think it was she was
Probably-
Asian. It was
Yeah,
the woman
the-
with
the-
the black guy.
I don't remember if she was Asian or like.
I think she
Inuit
was
or
Asian, but I can't
something,
remember.
I'm pretty sure she was Asian.
I think she was.
I mean, she could have been Inuit.
I can't remember. I'm just gonna.
She had black hair.
The woman with the black guy, I didn't care for her at all.
Yeah. She was kind of dumb.
Um,
She was dumb.
yeah.
The other lady was better.
Which one?
The one with the bad guy.
Yeah. No, she wasn't that great either.
She was better.
Not much.
Not much, but she was still better. That's my point. She was still a better character than the other lady.
Oh no, I thought the woman with the
Red hair, I think?
redhead with the red jacket guy. Terrible character.
She was
Yeah.
very one-dimensional, but she got less screen time.
She got a
Yeah.
lot less.
She was a minor character, so
So that's the thing, is
kind
that
of-
she was still better.
yeah.
The worst character in that entire film was the lackey of the red jacket guy.
Well,
He did literally nothing.
he almost beat the dog. He almost beat the dog. He did do
Almost
something.
is not actually doing it. He did literally.
He intended
nothing.
on doing it.
No, he didn't. You can't do literally nothing. That's impossible.
Yeah, you can't. He was standing, he was
It's a
walking, he
movie.
was holding a bat or a club. He was holding a club, and he
Checkmate, Steven.
and he felt like beating the dog up.
Checkmate, Steven. He wasn't doing nothing.
He intended
That's
to beat the dog
impossible.
up.
Check.
Intended, because he's a dick.
He got the dick gene.
He's an animal hater.
He got that dick gene.
Animal rights. Am I right?
Oh, I remembered something. I had a challenge of no swearing. And guess what? I won.
You did?
I
Oh.
accomplished it.
What
Well,
if
we
I
haven't
punch you hard
finished
enough
yet.
that you just do it?
We haven't finished the episode yet.
Yeah, we
so.
haven't finished it yet. My brother found
I did
some
have an
weird
idea.
TV show.
What TV show? What's it? What is it?
I have no idea what it's called. That's the thing.
What is it though? That's what I'm asking. What is it?
I think it's basically like Alpha and Omega, but a TV show with worse animation.
What is it on?
YouTube.
Oh.
Oh, that
It's
makes
on
sense.
YouTube.
That makes
It's
a
a-
lot of sense.
Dragon.
I'm trying to think. I think
That makes
I actually
that makes so
never
much
quit
sense.
out of it.
That makes a lot of sense. That really does. Ugh.
Did he make you watch it?
No.
Thank
He
God.
sent me the video. I almost started watching it.
Oh.
It's on my thing.
My gosh!
I'm like, oh shit.
The hell? What is that?
I have no idea what it's
I'm
called.
sorry that you guys can't see this.
It could be
but-
called Cartoons for Kids.
Thank
It's either-
Tatanka.
you.
A
You
Great
people.
Danger Animal Legends. It could be any one of those.
You people better be thankful that you can't see
And it
this
is absolute
spawn.
trash.
That you can't see this spawn from hell.
Just looking at the thumbnail.
do not play it. Do not play it.
Share great laughs and thrilling adventures in the wilderness.
Oh,
Meet Wanji,
I have an idea,
Nunpa,
Walk in
Yamni,
the mic. This sounds trash.
Yamni, and Tapa, four wolf cubs
stopped
who live
listening to
with
what
their
you were saying.
parents, Wunyan and Wicasa.
Wicasa.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Winyan and Wicasa.
Amidst a wolf pack in the plains and forests of North America, our four heroes discover life according to the rhythm of the changing seasons. Don't miss any episode. http://bit.ly/tatanka_full_episodes. That's the whole thing.
Bit.ly or bit.ly.
Bit.ly. There are no comments on it.
Bit.ly is
'Cause-
really obnoxious.
Yeah.
It's a paste bin. I think this is what it is. I think
Yeah.
Bit.ly is a paste bin for virtually everything.
I mean, the thing you use it for is because
Memes.
no,
No, that's not. That's not.
no,
what
they
is.
use it to shorten the URL.
Yeah.
It's a URL. I use goo.gl.
Is that what Bit.ly is?
Yeah.
It's a G.
It's a URL shortener.
So it's more than. Okay, I thought it was just a file sharing thing, like.
No, it's
There are
not
several
like Dropbox.
Kind of.
No, it's not. You can. I use goo.gl though.
I think it was Mega. Mega is a.
Mega is one. Mega, Dropbox, and Google Drive are the main three.
Google Drive is the best of those, though. Easily.
Yeah. It gets
In
the most.
in a lot of ways, but there are some things that aren't. That it doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, I like Dropbox because you can preview like videos and audio and stuff before you download it to your drive or whatever.
I think Google Drive does that, but I'm not sure.
I think it does with some.
I'm pretty sure it does.
I think it does with some.
with MP4s and MP3s mostly, but other ones probably not.
But like Dropbox, you can do WAV
GIFs.
files and stuff, GIFs.
I don't know about waves. I have no idea.
You can use WAV files on it.
WAV.
Yeah.
Wow.
WAV. But I say WAV because it sounds nicer.
I'm gonna. Yeah. WAV.
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 WAV files.
It's a WAV file.
I think everyone calls it WAV anyways.
One thing
So-
I was talking about, I wanted to talk about was.
That trashy TV show.
I think PewDiePie uploaded a video. I don't know if it was earlier today or yesterday. I think it was today. The day we're recording this, he uploaded a video about him talking about our video games, our esports sports. Me and Bronson were talking about this earlier today.
And
we've
been talking about this for a long time.
Yeah,
though.
we've been. This is the thing is we have new ideas.
They are sports. They're not necessarily physical sports, but then there are things
Here's
like
the-
Just Dance
here's the main
and,
thing.
Chess.
and Wii Sports.
Chess is
Chess.
considered a sport,
Yes, it is.
and it has
But esports apparently
it has
aren't.
less physical exertion than esports.
Yeah.
It is mainly
Well, people don't classify
Because
chess
you
as a sport all
you
the
don't
time.
have to
Yeah.
be
I mean,
very. You don't,
official sports
it doesn't
websites do.
require fine motor skills. It does not require that at all.
It doesn't.
All you have to do is be able to move a
requires.
piece from this place to this place.
It requires
It's really easy.
strategy.
Strategy, yeah, and it's considered a sport.
Yeah.
It has nowhere near as much physical exertion as any other sport, including
Really?
esports.
Yeah.
And esports are now here in Utah recognized as sports, and that's great.
That's
But
great.
the thing is that now that they're doing it, they don't have very many games. They have 3 games right now, and I think they're adding Fortnite and maybe Smash. But the what we're doing are
You look tired.
I am.
and
I'm tired.
We all are.
what bugs me is that they don't take into fact that even like the big ones, like Smash and Fortnite, sure, I
Yeah.
could see why you wouldn't call them sports, but what about
Smaller
Wii Sports?
games. Yeah.
what about Wii Sports? What about Wii Punch Out?
Yeah.
What about
Outdoor challenge.
no, it was like the Ring Fit for
Yeah.
the Switch Ring Fit.
There's Wii Fit.
There's just Wii Fit Plus even.
Yeah.
And then there was the new Wii Sports,
Just
Wii
Dance.
Sports Resort.
All the Just Dances.
Just Dance, yeah.
Yeah. Anything on the Xbox Connect.
You can argue that
Even though
those
the
are
Kinect
sports,
sucked.
but that's the thing is they don't recognize those. They recognize
Even
the
though
bigger,
they have
more
physical
competitive
exertion.
ones. Yeah,
Even though they are very physical.
much more so than anything I've seen.
Yeah. Like you actually have to move around and stuff.
That's the thing about Nintendo is they're really good at getting you to move around.
Like they had the Xbox Connect,
Dude,
but that
we
thing
are
was trash.
we are synced today, dude.
Yeah.
We are synced.
Like the Connect was trash.
Oh, I think the Kinect?
Yeah, the Connect.
My
Like
brain
it worked for some games, but most games it did not work. Like
Kinect?
it couldn't.
Oh, like Xbox Kinect?
Yeah.
Okay, I was confused.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
KINECT?
I think. Yeah.
Wait, is that how they spelled it?
Yeah.
Wait, oh my gosh. They not CONNECT.
CONN.
CONN, yeah.
CONNECT.
I don't know. But yeah, I think it's because it's like moving because KINE kinetic, it's moving. It's
Okay,
Latin
that makes
for
sense.
movement.
That
so
makes sense.
connect, you're moving.
That makes sense, but still kind of weird. But
It's weird, but it makes sense.
The Kinect was not good. The Wii
It
U was
didn't
not
work.
good either. It's
Yeah.
too heavy, and it's too clunky. It's really clunky.
Yeah.
The screen is the touchscreen is the best part.
Mhm.
That's the only good thing I can say about the Wii
Yeah.
U.
And it brought the
The
Switch.
3DS did it better. The
Yeah.
3DS had an infinitely better touchscreen than the Wii U.
Uh-huh.
Did a separate team have to start from scratch?
I think so.
Like what happened? Why was it so big and heavy?
I think the worst part about the Wii U is the reason it did so bad was because
No one wanted to
they
put the games on
they
it.
were horrible with their marketing for it.
No, in general, it was really just,
That was the main thing though. They only had like a couple commercials for it, and that was about it. They only aired in certain
the
places.
original 2DS is also really terrible.
Yeah, I
It's
don't like it.
It's really just terrible
The
design.
2DS?
It's
the original
cheaper.
one, 2DS. The
It's
original,
cheaper, but they could
not
at
the
least
2DS,
make it so
not
it
the new
folds.
Like the
Nintendo
one that
2DS
I have?
XL.
Yeah,
The original
they could at least
Nintendo
make it so they
2DS
fold.
XL.
It's fine enough. I
It's-
prefer the cheaper version, and
It's
it does
obnoxious
exactly
and
what
hardly
it's,
fits in the pocket.
It does what it's supposed to do.
it does what it's supposed to do, and I'm fine
But,
with
like,
that.
Sure, but I don't like it.
It's cheaper, but I don't like how it
There
doesn't
are a lot
fold.
of things that do what they're supposed to do, but that doesn't make it good. A movie,
Yeah, like
a movie is,
if you
can
go,
be, it's entertaining. It does what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's meant to entertain.
like if you go to
but
the
that doesn't
dollar
make it
store and get one of those
necessarily good.
disposable cameras.
Yeah, it does what
Like
it's supposed
they
to
do what they
It doesn't
do.
make it
They're
good.
trash, but they're literal trash because
Like
they're
my
disposable.
phone is supposed to take pictures. They are like ass. They look like ass. I swear.
They're terrible.
They're really bad,
You
especially
can
for
see
the,
that from when
for
we
more
call each other on like,
older cameras are better than
Hangouts
this
and
phone's
stuff.
camera. Older
Yeah.
cameras. It's probably because it's small. I have no idea. It is.
Well,
shit.
it's also a pretty old phone.
It is
Yeah.
the camera, both like the front facing and the back facing. I don't know.
And again,
are
I think
ass.
my cameras are crappy.
My camera's okay.
Phone cameras aren't nearly as good as the professional ones.
Well, yeah, because they're not meant to be as good. They're just meant to be like a quick little
but
solution.
This one it's still ass in comparison to phones. It's ass in comparison to even the 3DS had you could argue has a better camera. It's still ass. It's still ass. Yeah. But this one's more
the DSi.
Well, that's a hairy, dirty, unwiped ass if I've ever seen.
Yeah, I still have a DSi XL.
Oh, we even bought one from DI, and it doesn't work.
What's a DSi?
Oof. A DSi is the...
That's the thing. No one's ever heard of a DSi.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of the more obscure Nintendo consoles.
It's like more obscure than the Wii U. It was between the
DS and the... I think the 3DS.
Yeah, it was before the two.
Because they had the DS.
It was their in-between one. That's the one that introduced cameras
I think the
to
DSi and the Wii came out at the same time. About the same time.
Well, the DS came out 2 years after.
The DS came out after the Wii?
After the Wii, yeah.
I thought
it came out 2 years after.
We had a DS before we ever had the Wii.
Like the DS Lite?
But yeah.
No, the original DS.
Let me see. I'm gonna fact check.
Nintendo DS. I want to be sure.
Don't quote me on it yet. I'm fact checking.
This is based on what I remember.
I don't want to watch that
video.
DS.
Come in. The DS,
DSi.
DSi, DS Lite, DS...
DS Lite, I think, came...
Okay, the DS came out November 21st, 2004.
2004, okay.
Release date November 19th, 2006. Okay, the Wii did come out after.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm thinking DSi.
What about the DSi?
DSi.
DSi probably came out... They came out about the same time.
Release date. Darn it, it's not popping up like it did.
The Wii was revolutionary,
too. Dude, they just barely stopped making games for it. Just like recently. They made one earlier last year for the Wii.
Really?
Yeah, because it's so popular. It was a Just Dance. They made like Just Dance 2020 for the Wii. For the Wii, May 2009.
And the Wii isn't even on the shelves anymore.
Exactly, but they're still making games for it, which I think is cool.
Everyone
honestly.
has a Wii.
The Wii was probably I'd say it is the most iconic one. If they're still making games for it,
the Switch is about almost as iconic.
Yeah, except I doubt they're going to be making games for it for years to come. Like the Wii.
The Switch is so good though.
Yeah,
the Switch is their best console ever.
The Switch just has like tons of problems, like drift.
It does have problems.
Well, yeah, so does every console.
Every
console. The problem is Nintendo isn't fixing it.
Yes, they did. They fixed it with the new DS.
Yeah.
But the Lite.
Yes, they did. The new
one
that came out where they have two red remotes.
Yeah.
They did. They fixed it.
You can't really fix hardware.
There's still reports of drift.
On the old ones.
On the old ones.
The new ones.
I've never heard anyone do that.
I'm pretty sure it's only the old ones.
I don't have data.
I'll look it up. Fine.
Because I've never heard any of that. And also, of course, they haven't fixed it for the old ones. You can't really fix hardware with a software update.
It's also just a cop-out.
Nintendo.
They should have just fixed it with the Switch. Why didn't they fix?
Because the problem is like dust and stuff. Dust gets into it, and that's what usually causes the drift.
Because they didn't know it would be a problem. The drift happens over time.
Oh shoot! Apparently I have a match for esports.
The drift doesn't. More often than not, the drift does not occur when you first get it.
Yeah,
it happens over time.
It happens like when dust gets into it.
Drift.
For the
Nintendo Switch drift. They are also repairing it free of charge.
Yes, I know that, but they need to fix it.
Well, they can't. They already sold them all.
Yeah.
They're repairing it free of charge. They already sold all of the ones with drift, so they created a new one, and that does not have drift.
They send it back, and the drift returns.
Because it's dust and stuff that gets into it.
Then why don't they fix it when they have it? They may fix the fact that it has drift in it, but they don't stop it from reoccurring. That's one of the big problems.
Because it's dust getting into it. You can't really stop that from happening.
But then how'd they do that with the Switch Lite? They could just apply that hardware to the Switch Joy-Cons. Just say, hey, we're going to hold it for a little while longer while we stop your drift from ever happening again.
I mean, you could ask them to do it.
Nintendo is such a closed box that's never even gonna get inside.
Wait, what are you talking about? I wasn't reading the article.
The fact that Nintendo is such a closed box that if you ask them, hey, why don't you just fix the drift for all Switch Joy-Cons, it's never gonna get in there. You're never gonna hear anything back.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I have no idea.
I've never. Have you called them?
No,
So how would you
The drift
know?
is a problem, but
because it's a box.
But you haven't tried it, so how would you know?
You expect me to not pay attention to the community around Nintendo? The Nintendo community in general has no access to Nintendo.
oh, I mean that doesn't.
Why do you think we were so mad when Byleth came out? Nintendo never said anything about it being third-party characters, so they released Byleth.
I'm not angry because
We just kind of
I can
assume
understand
things.
why they would be upset because it's a character from a very popular franchise in Smash. That I can understand
it's a
that.
character from a very popular
But it has a
franchise in
lot of
Smash.
new mechanics. In,
But it's
in a
also,
sense.
it's also, we were all expecting another third-party character. Every single one of us. We were expecting
Not
a
me.
third.
I didn't care. So
Neither
honestly,
did I.
We were okay. The Smash community as a whole was expecting another third-party character. We kind of assumed that this entire DLC pack would be third-party characters. Then they released Byleth, who is not a third-party character, and that's why a lot of the
I mean, they
fans
didn't
were mad.
explicitly say it would be third party.
Exactly. And because Nintendo is such a closed box, we've gotten to the point where we just assume, and typically it'll happen.
That's why you
Okay.
don't assume.
Assuming makes an ass out of
But-
you and me. So
But typically
that's
it
the
happens.
fault of the assumers, not
That
Nintendo.
may be the fault of the
That's
assumers,
your guys'
but
fault.
Nintendo needs to release a little bit more concrete statements.
That's your
I
fault
mean,
for assuming, not
that's
theirs.
in-
I didn't
Interpreting
actually
it
assume
wrong.
anything,
No, like
but the fans.
whoever assumed, that's their fault, not Nintendo's. They didn't.
I know.
Yeah.
Say that.
So
But I still
Nintendo
believe
they're not
Nintendo
lying.
needs to
didn't have a
post-
problem with it. I mean,
Sure,
Nintendo
sure they
didn't
made
even
it.
react
Sure they made
to
it
the
come
hate.
across like that's what it would be, but
Nintendo didn't
That
even
didn't-
react.
they
to the
didn't
hate.
because they know it's
explicitly
not their fault.
Typically, companies will react to hate even if it isn't their fault. But Nintendo didn't even react.
But then again, there was this one controversy where they had this, Game & Watch. Game & Watch had I can't remember what attack. One of his attacks, he turned into like an Indian guy with a flame. They
Yeah,
went
I know
back and
that one.
changed that. That was a big controversy, and people were really upset. And
Yeah, they do change stuff if it's big enough. To actually
honestly,
change.
I think it's fine. It's barely any different.
Like how they nerfed Bayonetta.
yeah,
that was
that's
a thing
good,
because it
that's
was
a good thing because she was really broken.
Yeah. And
She's
they
still-
listen to people.
She's still
and
pretty
said-
broken, but so are pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
All in a lot of ways. Some things are, for example, Byleth's side special, I think is what it is, where he's super armor.
Yeah.
That's pretty broken.
Super armor on the spear.
No, not the spear.
That's
think-
the side
I
special.
can't remember. Is it down,
special is the hammer repulsor.
Okay, because neutral special is the bow.
Yeah.
Side special is the spear. Up special is the
grappling
axe,
hook with
I
the
think.
sword.
Yeah.
And the down special is the hammer, the axe
Okay.
hammer thing.
It really doesn't look like what it's supposed to. It does not look like it.
It's supposed to be an axe. It looks like a hammer.
Not even that. It doesn't look
Yeah.
like either of those. It looks like some
It
new
looks
weapon
like a hammer to
entirely.
me.
And look,
But it's supposed to be an axe.
apparently, I guess.
Because they don't know how to axe.
They don't know how to access any.
And with how
questions.
controversial, I think there was. I can't remember who else. What else? Because it was controversial. There was
Meta Knight.
Meta Knight. Well,
They nerfed Meta Knight.
Brawl was really controversial in general.
Yeah.
It is easily the weakest Smash game, but it did establish a good amount of formula for the Smash series.
Yeah.
For example, I think it introduced Final Smashes. It also introduced the story mode. It also introduced multiple other
Look at
game
that
modes.
face that you're making. It looks like you're
Um,
dying.
I think it introduced a home run stadium.
Home run bat.
Yeah.
The home run, target smash. I can't remember what else it introduced. I think it introduced those. I'm not sure. It introduced a lot of new things, but it definitely is the weakest of them.
Yeah,
The best one is Ultimate, easily by
Uh-huh.
by a long shot.
I agree.
It is the best one.
The next one among the community happens to, I think it's Brawl.
Brawl is the worst. Melee is second.
Yeah.
Ultimate is first.
The community thinks that it's either Brawl or Melee that they think is second. The main Smash community thinks is second.
Brawl is the most hated, actually. Brawl is the most hated.
Then
Brawl,
Melee is the
easily.
second.
Because so many
Melee
people
is
are
not
broken.
second. It's actually one of the general Smash community's favorites is Melee. Ultimate is up there.
Ultimate, I thought, was the favorite now
With-
because it's
I
so
I
big.
think it's between Ultimate and Melee.
Yeah,
Brawl
I
is
knew
the
it was one
worst.
of the oldest games.
With
The
Brawl,
original is third.
Characters
about.
were either terrible or super good.
The 3DS is just kind of boring, honestly.
Yeah.
I do agree in many ways it's boring.
The
Because when I
Wii
play
U-
it, just no 3D.
Smash
four,
Wii U
four,
was really bad.
4.
Yeah.
Smash 4, we didn't like Smash. The community didn't like Smash 4.
I don't care. It's okay.
It's not as bad.
It's
as
not my
Brawl.
favorite. I actually have a soft spot for Brawl personally, because Meta Knight is really broken.
Yeah.
And I like that. Meta Knight and Donkey Kong both are pretty broken. I think there was one other one that was
Yeah.
also pretty broken, but I can't remember who it was.
Not Bayonetta.
Bayonetta
Not
wasn't in
Bayonetta,
it.
that was
Bayonetta
four.
was
I know
insanely
that.
broken, and Samus is really terrible in Smash 4. Like,
Zero Suit Samus'
Zero
final
Suit Samus.
Smash is too broken because you can move the laser around.
but she's
I mean, there
terrible in Smash 4.
There are a
In,
lot of
Ultimate,
moves that
though.
can do that.
Oh yeah,
There
She's
are a
pretty
lot
good
of
in
moves that
Ultimate.
can do that.
Rob's is pretty. It can be kind of broken.
Rob's
Bowser's
is pretty broken.
Bowser's is insanely broken.
Oh yeah.
Especially in like really big stadiums. It's
Yeah.
impossible to run. Virtually impossible. He has to be a terrible aim, a terrible
Uh-huh.
Bowser. Period. To miss you.
Yeah. They have to be actively trying to miss you.
Like he's really, really broken.
Yeah. Bowser as a
Not
character
he's
is pretty broken in general.
yeah, he can be pretty broken.
Like his moves do a lot of damage.
Caden can use them really well.
Yeah.
But I've
Have you seen
also
Cameron
heard that
play
he's not.
Pichu?
He's actually
Yeah.
not.
How he just toys with you.
I've actually heard Bowser's on the lower end of the tier lists, but I don't care for tier lists all that much.
Neither do I.
Neither do
It's
I.
personal preference.
I mean, in professional league, I guess,
like-
It
generally
kinda makes
some are better
sense.
than others.
Just like the fact that there are some
Knees.
Pokemon that just do not have a place in competitive viability.
Yeah,
Knees are broken.
Mewtwo was one of the more hated ones.
Oh, you actually
Pikachu.
the
think-
Miis are hated
Can't remember. No.
because
They're broken.
Oh, I hate
they're
the Miis.
stupid. I find the Miis
They are
fun to
really-
play.
I love
Well, yeah,
playing as them.
but they are so broken. You can
Like when I make
really
dang
break
Kami.
them.
Yeah, dang Kami.
Dang Kami.
Dank Kami. Dank Kami.
That's the thing, is that they can have an ace up their sleeve and you just won't know. You
Yeah.
don't know what that's you can just mix moves.
Yeah.
And you won't know until they use them in competitive Smash.
Yeah.
Then again, competitive online.
Hero I can understand. Hero I can understand why they.
Smash. That's all they
Piranha
do.
Plant though.
Piranha Plant's really weird.
Dude, with me,
I can understand why they banned Hero because he's just way too random.
Way too
Yeah.
much RNG.
Way too much RNG for any of the characters. He has easily the most RNG of any of them.
Yeah.
You know what Smogon in Pokemon's gonna turn to? Because they keep banning all the Pokemon. Smogon's eventually gonna turn into Charizard battles or Charmander battles or something. Because they're just gonna ban every Pokemon until it's literally just Charmander battles.
Charmander.
And then we'll be able to ban Charmander
Charmander.
because they'd run out of Pokemon.
Charmander.
Yeah.
So it'll literally be level 100 Charmander versus level 100 Charmander.
Uh-huh.
Team of 6. And
Ivysaur.
all you get is a little bit
Venusaur.
of difference among the
Bulbasaur.
moves.
Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's the middle one.
Yeah.
Venusaur's the big one. Ivysaur's the small one.
Incorrect.
I got it right.
I wouldn't know.
Bulbasaur is the small one.
Who's the big one?
Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur.
Oh yeah, he's right.
Because
Darn it.
if you
Pikachu,
look at-
Pikachu, Raichu.
Well, that
if you
one's
look
an
at
easy one.
Smash,
Eat ass.
if you look at Smash, Pichu, Pikachu, Raichu.
Yeah.
If you look at
Mega
Smash,
Raichu. Eat ass.
there's no such thing as Mega Raichu.
There is now.
There is
There's
now.
also Paranchu and Lefchu.
What?
My parents made this up. It's
What?
really weird.
I'm sorry.
Paranchu.
parent shoe, and left shoe.
Because right shoe.
Right shoe, right shoe,
Oh,
left shoe,
that's terrible.
parent shoe,
That's bad.
right shoe.
Right shoe.
Anyway, I think we can wrap up now.
Right shoe.
Arcus, Yamato.
Y'all want to wrap your up?
Here we go with Yveltal. It's Yamato.
Poor CGI!
Never stop petting those doggies.
Because he likes dogs, and he...
Anyway,
Would you beat up a dog?
No.
farewell.
I beat you up because you're an idiot.
I'm not a dog, though.
Exactly. Bye.